thought, and Tony Romo said this early, that Kansas City was vulnerable up the middle. You could run the ball on them. And I thought, okay, well then run the ball on them until they stop you. Yeah, Paul.
We're this close, though, to being, talk about this a complete other way. It was a tie game, and Purdy got the ball back with 5:46 left in the fourth. He burned off almost 4 minutes of time. It was 3rd and 5 after the 2-minute warning, and that guy blitzed in. And then Romo would say, he goes, Purdy's got to know they're going to blitz him and make him uncomfortable on his third down. He's got to know. And he didn't adjust. He didn't make a pass. If he completes that pass for a first down, they could run the ball 3 times, kick the field goal, and Mahomes gets the ball back. Checking my numbers here with about 42 seconds left and no timeout.
Yes,
there was that time Brock Purdy, he burned the timeout, and Romo was like, no, you don't burn the timeout there. You might not like the coverage, but right there you have a one-on-one matchup. That's your guy. That's your play. He was just like, a veteran would have seen that.
Yeah,
talking about how you couldn't help but think about the Emmanuel Sanders with Jimmy G overthrowing someone, and what we're going to say about Jimmy G and the Niners if he doesn't overthrow him and then the game goes their way.
All right, we'll take a break here. Phone calls coming up, and our play of the day is next here. Hey there, Dan Patrick here. I've got something hot for you, and I'm not just talking about the big game. It's the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. And let me tell you, game changer. Whether you're tailgating with your boys, hosting the ultimate big game party, the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the MVP. Perfect balance of heat and flavor, and you add that to all your food. It's like a touchdown dance for your taste buds. The hot sauce brings the soulful heat of Louisiana to your party, turning every gathering into a spicy celebration of food and football. No huddle, no problem. The hot sauce is ready. Fast-paced action of your tailgate or the big game party. Quick and easy, just like your favorite team executing the perfect play. So make the call. Add the original Louisiana brand hot sauce to your roster today. The big game MVP of flavors. Ready to take your game day experience to a whole new level. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. Flavor favors the bold.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill. Winter is coming. Heavy rain, sleet, snow, and ice. Are your tires up for that challenge? Tread confidently in winter's worst with a set of new tires from Tire Rack. They sell only the best, like the full lineup of Hankook tires. Go to TireRack.com/Dan. Tell them what you drive. Your tires will be shipped fast and free to you or one of over 10,000 recommended installers. TireRack.com/Dan. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. A new season, new players, and new expectations. We're counting down to spring training. Way up into the air to right field, and all the way back, and well out of here. For all the latest from around the league, the breaking stories, the latest on player moves, plus all those juicy rumors. Tune in and get your fill. Baseball is coming. This is the home of the Rays. 95.3 WDAE and AM 620. Streaming live on Alexa and the free iHeartRadio app.
This is former Notre Dame quarterback Brady Quinn. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Progressive Insurance.
After a successful Super Bowl run, it becomes harder to keep a contender together. Rival teams want proven talent who can produce results in free agency. You pick last in every round of the draft, and it continues to get tougher to keep talent on your roster. But when you have Patrick Mahomes, none of that matters. You've got a future Hall of Fame head coach, a very good defense, and you got an all-world quarterback. The Chiefs don't appear to be going anywhere anytime soon. I'm Dan Patrick.
Progressive makes bundling easy and affordable. Get a multi-policy discount by combining your motorcycle, RV, boat, ATV, and more. All your protection in one place. Bundle and save at Progressive.com. That's Progressive.com.
Did you catch that Pfizer commercial during the game last night? It was all about honoring the science and scientists tackling one of the biggest health challenges of our lifetime, cancer. Pfizer is making significant investments in the fight against cancer. You can help too. Just visit let'soutdocancer.com to learn more.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer cover on your home today and start packing.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Another tech company is reportedly cutting jobs. Reuters reports that Cisco Systems is slashing thousands of positions as the computer networking equipment giant restructures. Some members of Congress have urged a ban on the use of TikTok in the U.S. over security concerns. The White House has not taken a position on the matter. Now President Joe Biden's re-election campaign has launched a TikTok account in an effort to reach If you're a renter and can find the right fit, it pays to have a roommate. Zillow says renters who go it alone pay a singles tax premium of around $7,100 a year. And in some cities, it's a lot more than that. Zillow says the so-called singles tax for New York City renters is just over $20,000. Futures just a little bit lower this morning after Wall Street notched a new milestone Friday with the S&P 500 closing above 5,000 for the first time. Gina Cervetti, Bloomberg Radio.
Damage caused by tornadoes is devastating and traumatic. After these storms, dishonest contractors show up, hoping to make a quick buck from your insurance claim. They'll promise anything if they can get you to sign a contract, collect your payment in advance, and ultimately do no work at all. Avoid being the victim of contractor fraud. Get estimates from at least 3 contractors. Check references, and remember, if you didn't request it, reject it.
To report fraud, call us at 1-800-TEL-NICB. This is a public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
Broadcasting from the Road Air Conditioning Studios. This is Tampa Bay Sports Radio, 95.3 WDAE and AM 620. Push the preset for the ride home. The Ronnie and T. Crash Show this afternoon at 3. Now, more of the Dan Patrick Show on WDAE and streaming live on the free iHeartRadio app. This is
Vegas. When in the hell did you guys leave to get back home? And I bet the departure side of the airport for that was a ghost town. And I'm wondering about the Bagnoli bonus check. Here's a guy that's intent on being a DC and doesn't want to go anywhere with Andy Reid. He's probably going to get a few more rings. Anyway, thank you for being here today. I love your show.
Thank you, Sam. We actually left on Saturday morning because I just get more out of the game when I'm watching it, you know, and then we have to do the show on Monday. It's really important, and we've done that every year, that we have that show on Monday that we're back here. But we got out early so we could come back. We'd been away for a week, and I wanted to make sure that we were doing it here in the man cave. Let's see. Dorsey in North Carolina. Hi, Dorsey. What's on your mind?
Hi, Dan. Good morning, everybody. I'm afraid you had a lot of trouble discussing this game yesterday because nobody seems to understand it was because of a missed extra point.
Yeah.
That's the only reason the 49ers lost the game. And I knew as soon as it happened, it was going to be deep doo-doo.
All right.
So,
I'm sorry about that, Doris. I can hear the pain in your voice. And this is an extra point where you don't kick it low. And Romo said, like, you know, you have this 57-yard field goal. That's the kind of field goal that gets blocked, not an extra point. And not one person, but two people blocked that field goal. And it's one of those, oh, by the ways. And they're like, oh, boy. And it changes the game. It changes your philosophy. And if the Niners are up 4 instead of 3, you know, now Kansas City has to score a touchdown. Now you've changed their whole offensive mindset. And you're right. That was big in the moment. John, on a yacht. Hi, John. Good to have you back.
Dan, good morning. Thanks for the show. Hopefully Fritzy's connection in Havana on the way back was good.
No, he went through Jacksonville. He went through Jacksonville.
It's Norfolk, Virginia coming home.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Jacksonville going Norfolk, Virginia.
We're stopped in Spokane.
Yes. What do you have for me, John?
Two questions, Dan. First one is, was Romo paid for every time he said leverage yesterday during the game? And I'm surprised that nothing was brought up about the fact that the Buffalo Bills traded out in 2017, drafted a cornerback, and gave up on the pick for Mahomes. I mean, no one speaks a word about that. That's going to go down in the history of, oh my God, what did we do?
Well, I mean, it's brought up a lot. The Bears decided to take Mitchell Trubisky. So there are teams that passed. I'm sure all of those teams were like, oh, we knew Mahomes was going to be great. No, they didn't. If you look at his draft profile, gunslinger is what comes up. And he's playing at Texas Tech. There was no defense in the Big 12. And you're going, that guy's entertaining. I mean, heck, I've said this before. I watched the game against Oklahoma State, and
free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
This is Dave Graham, the retirement guy. Have you ever heard of a 4% rule? In retirement planning, that's the recommended withdrawal that you'll be taking if you're invested in the stock market, so you simply don't run out of money. Right now, if you're of retirement age, you can actually double the 4% rule. That's right, an 8% guaranteed withdrawal every year for the rest of your life. At Graham Capital Advisors, we can show you how to get the highest guaranteed rates of return. To schedule an appointment, just go to GrahamCapitalAdvisors.com.
Hey, Joe Montana here.